Órale.
Should be up.
Somebody call 911.
Okay.
Special appearance portion.
Órale, carnal.
Órale, vato.
You're up.
Is it on? Okay.
Let me see that.
You have dates with Carlos coming up?
Yes, well, actually, we're doing Bellflower.
Can you put them up on the screen?
Yeah, the stand-up comedy club, August 10th, because we just did Albuquerque this past weekend.
Oh, hell
in
yeah,
Mexico,
dude.
the Quesada's Comedy Club, that I was telling you. And now we're going to do...
Stephen Michael Quesada, right?
Stephen Michael Quesada.
You met him?
I didn't meet him, but but it was a great club. I mean, they were very nice, and the place was nice. Everybody had a great time. So
Where is Quesada's Comedy Club?
it's in Albuquerque, but I think it's called Santa Ana, which is 20 minutes from
In a
Albuquerque.
casino or in a
Yeah,
city?
attached to a casino.
It's
Oh, Santa Ana Casino?
Yes.
We did that.
But not the club, though. It wasn't the club. It was
Was it the theater
a
inside the
theater.
Santa Ana?
Yeah.
No, I guess it's a new. I think they told us it's where they used to eat, like the employees. But now that's the whole. That's the club.
okay.
It's like 400 seaters. Damn.
Where was your green room?
It was. It's like inside by the kitchen.
Okay,
Like
how were your hotel? In the casino?
It's in the casino. Yeah, and the hotels were big. I mean, we had the rooms were huge, living room, and then a bedroom separate. So they're pretty big.
Because they kept me at outside the casino the last time I was there. It was this place where they have meditation,
Oh, really? Like a spa?
hot rock, like a spa. It was like a spa. And they had my room had a chimney.
Órale, Christmas time. Bro.
Yeah, man.
Nice. No, this one was cool. They had a great, they were cool. Everybody was great, so.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I've seen the clips from the places. And,
Yeah.
they booked some good comics.
And they booked some good comics,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of good comics.
What's been the most fun you performed at with Carlos?
With Carlos. Oh, I think we did, we did one in Batavia. Remember? I don't know if it's close.
In Maryland, right?
No, that's in Chicago, like the outside of Chicago, called Batavia, Illinois. It's a comedy vault. And it was funny because this was when we first started kind of going together while he was on stage, I think there was like a fire alarm started going on, so we had to perform.
What?
So we still had, he's still going while the fire alarm was going on, and he's like, what the fuck, we're like, but everybody kind of rolled with it, but it was that shit was funny because it was what do you do at that point? It's do you just stop the show and then continue, or just fucking go with emotion? But that was funny. But yeah, Comedy Vault has been good. We've been to Naples too. That was fun too.
Fort Myers.
No,
sorry,
off the hook.
Hook.
That one,
Yeah.
Off the Hook, which
Good
was
food
great.
there.
Yeah,
Great
dude.
food.
Great
It's
beaches too, man.
Yeah, it's like
God.
I think we can get to the beach, but it feels like a comedy magic club type.
Yes.
Right?
Especially now that they got rid of that bar on the right. It's
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Because we went when that bar was kind of annoying. It's they got rid of it?
yeah, it's more super club. It's a good ass club, man.
Nice.
When was the last time you were there?
That was almost 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, because it was.
Yeah.
Cause it was.
Did you meet Captain Brian?
No, was that the owner?
Yeah.
Oh no, we just. I guess the manager who was there, but we didn't know.
The skinny guy, right? Tall?
The skinny guy.
Yeah, he's a
tall
comic
guy.
too.
Yeah, exactly that guy. He was cool, and so that was cool. And we done the Village Theater too in Miami, which was pretty cool too. And then so we had on DC Arlington Draft House.
That's nice.
Cool, yeah.
It's a movie theater with
There's a movie-
beer.
Yes, and popcorn and that was it's huge. It's because people are just sitting too chill too sometimes. They got this
The comfy
the
seats,
chairs
yeah.
they're like office chairs and shit.
Too comfy for a comedy club.
Yeah. You don't want them to be too comfy. I want them to be uncomfortable with themselves.
Fuck around and
with
take a
the
nap
chair.
during your show and shit. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do the shows in Spanish and English, or those are just your shows?
Those are just in English, but I started doing Spanish more recently. I did one recently at the Comedy Store, with this guy called Angelo Colina.
He's popping right now.
Yeah, him. Yeah, so he's doing well. So I want to start doing more in Spanish. It's just I want to do more so I can get to how I'm comfortable how I do in English. Because even though I'm fluent in Spanish, I still have to find the rhythm.
Es diferente.
Because it's slower. I mean, I don't know if it happens to you. To me, it's you gotta be in English. You gotta be quick, words per minute.
Yeah.
Pa, 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 pa. In Spanish, it's if you do that, it's people are going nah.
They take their time.
We're gonna take
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta kind of tell a story and
Yeah, I want to do a crowd work, but in Spanish. because I never done it.
That'd be great.
So it'll be hard for me to come up with the words and the punchlines right away in Spanish.
Exactly.
But like I even just the thought of just right now asking somebody where they're from, it's take a long time to think. ¿Y usted, señor, qué onda?
But you know the thing about
No
here?
mames, mentiroso, cabrón, puto. That's gonna kill, bro.
Yeah, great.
Especially if the guy could take it, you know.
Yeah.
Because
And people
I remember,
like to get talked to in Spanish.
I remember I did a show at the Dodger Stadium, and there was a paisa lady. She was doing crowd work, destroying, bro.
Really?
Perfect.
Like killing, bro. Like they were coming from everywhere. Like she was just throwing ninja stars.
Are you talking about that lady?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she was good, bro. Just talking shit, bro.
Well, what did she do? What was it? Like
She
a
was
show?
she was hosting the event, but she was just
hosting.
quick with it though.
Really?
Like everything, some dude will say something, y tú qué, boom, and then just go. The lady with the hat.
And then,
you're
like, if there was a man that she could make fun of without being threatening, she'll do it, bro. ¿Y usted, señor chaparrón, qué? He's like this short.
yeah, I remember her. She was good, bro. She was a pistol dog.
But the thing about like us here, we don't get enough stage time in Spanish
That's the
to
annoying
fucking
part.
develop.
Exactly.
You know?
It's every.
We also barely started doing it like a couple years back. It's not like we fucking started with. Been doing it for 23
But
years.
imagine there's
bro.
stage time in Spanish like almost every day.
That'd be.
Is
I
it?
mean, wish we could. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
idea. I think it's like, and now Comedy Store is about to do more shows in Spanish. Like Comedy Store shows in Spanish. So hopefully that becomes a thing. Like even once a week. You know,
Yeah.
it just gets you sharper. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
once a week in a different place.
That'd be a difference right there. Because when we did that show with Marcelo,
Yes. Yeah.
he
yeah.
killed it in
Yeah,
Spanish like
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
like fucking like almost 2 hours, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it
did
was
good.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, no, it's just I think it's just the repetition for me. That's for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just to feel comfortable and then to figure out, because I mean, a lot of my bits I translate, but other ones I'm like, this doesn't translate well, or it's like I gotta write in Spanish or write, because some don't translate, as they should, because people don't
Not
get the
the same.
references. Yeah.
the dynamic.
I saw Gabriel Iglesias doing a show in Spanish, the Flappers.
Oh yeah.
Did really?
Yeah, it was hard for him to translate the noises into Spanish. Because normally he goes, brrrr. So now you have to go.
TV in
bro.
Spanish,
Yeah.
bro.
Mariachi, like a mariachi band.
No, there was mariachis playing, and we did the cut. When they went to go rest, we did some Spanish comedy. Also, the first time I did Spanish, they were going to kill me, bro.
All right.
What
It
do
was
you
in Monterey, California, me and Willie Barcena.
What happened? fool?
I went up there and bombed, first of all.
In
I got
Spanish?
into a fight with a guy from Oaxaca, bro.
What happened? You called him short or
That fool
something?
got all mad like this. Yo soy de Oaxaca. And he goes, no sabía porque no sabía que estaba Denny cerrado ahora. And then, because, bro, that fool got mad, dog, because he said that. How come everybody from Oaxaca works at Denny's? And that fool stood up. Yo soy de Oaxaca. Vete a trabajar, güey.
Te están buscando, güey.
I wish I would have came up with that.
I think it's just like anything. If you're gonna do it and think about it, it's gonna fuck with you.
Of
You have to go up
course.
and flow. And
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all like. It's,
But I
you know,
think that's
know-
why the more you do it,
exactly.
the more you don't
But it's
think
also
about
like
it.
when you know you're gonna bomb, you're gonna bomb.
Yeah,
It's the confidence level you got to bring up. All right, motherfucker, you ain't feeling it, but you better start feeling it.
Exactly. And I think it's
Because I don't think anybody's a genius that does it for 2 hours. I think they're just comfortable
No,
with it. And
it's just
hey.
it's like we do it in English. But
You
it's
start thinking about it on stage. That's when it eats you up because everybody wants you to do well.
Exactly.
Platica, mi hermano.
Exactly.
I read that those Native Americans that host these long ass powwows for 4 hours straight. I read that those guys are one of the best crowd workers, bro.
I bet,
ever.
dude. Yeah,
For 4 hours, bro.
4 hours straight, bro.
On your toes?
Sometimes 8, because they have a bunch of performances at a powwow. And they're not even famous comedians. They're just a person that they hire, a funny Native American, and he's
Like a
hosting the
warm-up
powwow.
comic.
Yeah, and he's fucking hosting the whole thing, and he's doing crowd work.
You build that muscle,
And it's
bro.
hilarious, bro. Like he's doing native jokes that only native guy understand.
Yeah.
But if he goes, it's funny how natives, they forget that they forget that they honor their land, and they forget that the love for the country and the love of water and the things. Hold on, yeah, man, just give me 2 orders of Big Mac, please, and orange fries, and the honor of the.
How about it, bro? It's true though.
funny.
He goes, and then they do bits like, a lot of people they say I don't talk enough native. What? How do you want me to talk? You know, they do it.
Yeah, like it.
And they fucking kill, bro. And
That rhythm, bro.
And they have good flow, good rhythm.
That's that flow.
And
bro.
they're unknown. They're not even considered stand-ups, but they're doing 4 hours straight of crowd work.
Masters of ceremonies,
And
yeah.
everything's different all the time.
And it's also when a rapper goes up there and starts freestyling. Once that fool pauses and starts to, it's over, bro.
Exactly,
You can't stop.
Yeah, you gotta. Once you start, that's why it's like you gotta fucking go. You can't. Yeah, you can have a little pause. It's like if not.
It's like Casanova, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta keep the streak going, bro.
What's up, food? Next week, I have a new podcast sponsored by iHeartRadio podcast. It's called Nace una leyenda, Chesperito. And I'm hosting the podcast. It's a scripted podcast, 11 episodes.
Hell yeah.
They released next week, and it's all the story of Roberto Gomez Bolaños. It's the whole story of Chesperito with interviews with La Chilindrina,
Wow.
Doña Flor. No, she said no. Kiko,
Kiko.
Don Barrigas, people,
Fucking Kiko, bro.
Segoviano, La Garza, the original. And we talk about how the history of Chesperito and the unification of the two of the biggest Latin Spanish networks in Mexico. They came together in 1970 something to become the biggest network in Mexico, in the world, actually.
In the way, yeah, Latin America.
Their
also,
novelas are the ones that people
Yeah.
buy and take everywhere. I don't know if it's Televisa or Univision, but
think it's Televisa,
it was Televisa bought El Canal de las Estrellas, and it became a big network.
Because Televisa, they show those novelas like in the Philippines, Israel, like it's
yeah.
all around the
I learned
world.
a lot, bro. I didn't know that that network owns Los Aztecas de Mexico.
En serio.
America, right? America?
Oh,
They own
the
it?
soccer team.
The soccer team, they own it.
Ah.
Club America.
Club America.
I didn't know that. And that's
And
like
then-
one of the most popular.
And they
Or
own
is the most
they
popular?
own el
Azteca?
Estadio Azteca too. They
Oh
own
wow,
that shit.
that's like the 100,000 people there.
Yeah, so
yeah.
when they honored Chesperito before he passed, they had a big thing. No, actually, his funeral was held at the Azteca Theater
Wow.
because he put up a live show there in 1979 when El Chavo hit.
And yeah.
They did a big show, bro, in Mexico.
Wow.
For 100,000 people, a live show.
How do they promote that? I mean, TV, yeah, of
Newspaper,
course, yeah,
TV.
yeah.
He did a bigger one in where Pinochet is from. Chile, bro. Big one. Pinochet was there with his family,
Wow.
bro. His kids. They gave everybody in attendance a free T-shirt and a torta, bro.
Wow.
Y torta de jamón.
That's so funny because I
Treat
mean
like a king, bro.
that I mean I
People.
remember I grew up with El Chavo and Chapulín and all and El Profesor, the guy with the bag and like I remember like one of the because that was popular all over in Venezuela. They watch it all the time.
It's huge, man.
And it was like I remember like cause torta in Venezuela is like a cake.
Yes,
I remember every
this
time we
thing,
would
too.
watch it, I'm like, I'm
es
gonna
esto?
eat a torta de jamón. And you get like, a ham cake? Or are they like ham cakes?
Meatloaf, bro.
That's one thing I noticed on Instagram when I would look up torta, cakes show up first before a torta.
Yeah, because torta is
Before
not
a torta,
yeah,
same
yeah.
thing.
But Venezuela, you guys had that one show I used to watch a lot, man. Bienvenidos?
Bienvenidos.
Yeah,
that one.
a sketch show.
I don't know how that one went because it was
dirty as fuck, bro.
It was always showing just girls.
Sexual
in bikini.
innuendos.
I mean,
Love it.
there was a
Latino
Loco
Benny
Hugo.
Hill.
Remember, Loco Hugo was just a pervert.
He was a
The whole
flasher.
sketch
Yeah.
was just like, ooh, and that's it. Like
Girls were just like
Tell
were
me a
just,
flasher don't act like that,
Because in that
bro.
show,
Doing that fucking
basically,
trench coat over there, dog.
in that show, every girl was just like an object.
it was so like
I
It's
mean,
full of Hepto.
I loved it, bro. You know?
It's
He
different
said
in Latin
we
America,
didn't
dude.
do that.
You know what I mean?
La Hora Pico, like all that shit was
Yeah.
crazy
Ahora
back then.
pico, fuck.
God damn, dude, it
How
was
about the
porno,
Roberto
bro.
Luna?
Well, Sábado Gigante was all those girls, all those
Yeah.
models, girls, and
How
you know.
about what's the name? Humberto Luna had that show where he had all the hot chicks in the schoolhouse. It was like they're like a classroom, and everybody's getting up and telling a different.
You mean, ¿cómo se pinche?
That was a little another Benny Hill knockoff, too. He's a Zacatecano,
La
though.
hora.
¿Cómo the fucking? It was
La
Candido
Hora-
Perez. It was fucking, fuck, it was, I forgot the name of the fucking
La
show.
hora de...
But it was like
Yeah, I
basically,
think I know what you're talking about.
they're
yeah.
all adult guys playing, adult people playing
like
students, you know.
what Chavo was doing.
Escuelita. It was,
La escuelita
Escuelita,
de,
yeah.
No me
We
acuerdo
didn't.
nada,
We pretty much on the podcast we covered everything about Roberto's life, but we didn't comment on conspiracy theories about the show and all that, which I found out later that there's 2 episodes of El Chavo where the Ramon is standing like this saying his lines, and in the back there's a curtain moving and a little boy picks his face.
Oh, who was?
And they show that in 2 different scenes.
like,
Yeah.
Like a
And
ghost
they're-
or like a real
like
boy?
People say it's a ghost, but
But they just fucked up the fucking-
Somebody
It
it could be anybody back there.
Exactly.
Y también, it was filmed back then. They're not gonna fucking it was expensive to reshoot shit, you know?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, they're not gonna fucking.
I'm
cut
gonna
that
get
out.
back to acting real back, but then I come back to Chesperito, man. Speaking of acting,
Yeah.
I was telling somebody about how the stuff that I've been on, and it's only like one line. I come in, one line. But I was telling them, bro, it's hard.
That's
to
even
bring in
harder.
that one line.
Exactly.
It's like being a part of a symphony and not having one symbol.
Yeah, exactly.
the right
you gotta
spot.
know where to
You
bring
don't
it.
want to fuck it up.
Hey,
Yeah.
have you ever, here's my question, because I said that in the other podcast, because it's true. Have you ever been in a scene where you got to come in and deliver that one line, get the fuck out?
Yeah, exactly.
And there's always like a third assistant director who's holding you up, who pushes you.
yeah.
Without them, I wouldn't know where to go.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot hear the lines.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I would have told the assistant director, and I said, just shove me, man, when it's time for me to come in, please. Because I can't hear.
Yeah.
So I get that little shove when you come in,
Yeah. No.
and then you deliver your line, and then you fucking go home,
And
and
you go. That's it.
they go to a different set, and
Exactly.
you're thinking about maybe they'll have me back.
yeah.
He's a natural.
Dude, when I did that whole Steve Colbert thing, like I had like one line, and like I remember like we did one take or we did like a rehearsal, and then he comes up to me, Steve Carell, he's like, "Hey man, that was great, but like, do you mind like doing it without the accent?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then as I'm leaving, I'm going like, "Fuck that!" Like the scene, it's like I'm not making. This is my accent. So if you see the thing, I start doing like a kind of like more like my American version. I'm like, "Hey, they're not coming to see you," and like it's very like forced because I'm like. I didn't have the balls to tell him like, hey, that's me, this is not, But I was like, I don't want to fuck it up because it's like, hey, hopefully they have me back.
Bro, I did an audition one time, and there was a comedian there who auditioned right before me, and I won't say his name now yet, but I'll say it later after the show. But he hosts a lot of Acapulco shows, and at the Acapulco restaurants. Anyways, so he came in, did his lines, and I told the casting director, this is how I fucked up myself. That guy's fucking gay.
You said that.
God damn. You're killing me right now. You need to do a short about that one, bro.
But I didn't say gay, bro. I said the other one.
Very liberal.
What the fuck, bro? Was I thinking, dog? Like bringing in beef to a person who doesn't know both of us. I just, because I mad dogged him and he mad dogged me.
Stupid.
And I went like this.
Seriously.
That guy's fucking gay, man.
This
Who said you mad dog me?
All right, you're playing the part of the dad where the sun is coming out.
Behind me.
But have you been in those auditions when they're like, when you know the other person got it? Like, cause it takes, like they go in and it's like 20 minutes and you're there and you're going, and then,
They see you for a
and then they
minute.
see
Wait
you.
a minute. Why are they laughing in there?
And then you know it's not happening. You go in there, you're like, you're just having me because I'm here.
Me, I'm with somebody I don't even know. He's sucking their dick, huh? He's sucking their dick. I could tell the way they're laughing.
Has an overconfident actor ever came out of the room go, man, you don't need to go in there, man. I just wrapped it up.
Fuck yeah.
You guys just go
Yeah,
home.
you
right?
have that?
No, I'm
Oh,
saying,
no.
you guys ever experienced like
I told you before, bro. I was in an audition, bro, where they had all the Latino actors: Rudy Moreno, Willie, fucking Paul Rodriguez.
damn, bro.
George Lopez was probably in his car. He wanted to be inside with us. I don't know, but
With that good
but
AC,
everybody was
bro.
there, bro.
Wow.
The devil. And,
damn, bro.
and fucking.
What?
It was
Latino
for.
Laugh Festival.
It was for fucking
Bello All-Stars right
the
here,
fucking Chihuahua, Beverly Hills, Chihuahua, whatever.
Shut up. That's for that voice of the Chihuahua?
Yeah, right. And
God damn.
and
George Lopez is
and but Isa Morales came in with everybody there, and then fucking Paul Rodriguez said, "Fuck this, man."
Why?
fucking Eastside gonna get it, man.
Shit.
We're all, you see how ugly he made us look?
But it was just voiceover.
Yeah,
I know. But Paul's throwing everybody off. Paul Rodrigo's throwing everybody off their game.
Well, that's another thing too that you gotta get. Like, there's guys that they come up, they start talking to you kind of to fuck you over. You know what I mean? And I've learned to be like, okay, cool. Like, sorry, I gotta, to try to like, mindfuck you pretty much. And I'm like, you gotta kind of like distance yourself because like, yeah, that's
Nace una leyenda. Nace una leyenda. Chesperito podcast, July 23rd, iHeartMedia podcast.
Hell yeah.
They try to throw you off, bro.
So what he said, if I ever saw somebody who was like, fuck, it's over. 2013, I remember I auditioned for Metro PCS.
Yeah.
I did good in there. I was like, fuck, this is good. It's me for
the spokesperson.
Yeah, for Metro PCS. I was like, fuck, and I did good, right? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. And I'm all out there. I'm all, fuck yeah. I'm all getting my backpack. I'm leaving. I see Carlos Santos walk in. Carlos Santos. Yeah, I'm like, and I was like, oh, dude, he's a sexy motherfucker, dude. That's for the fucking mustache, dude.
So he made you do like Carlos Vallarta. What happened,
bro? He became the spokesperson for Metro PCS.
Yeah, he did,
dude.
and that would have been a huge campaign,
dude. Because he made so much money, and after that, not only that, but he did in Spanish too. After, and he told me, dude, that saved my life. Like, he made so much money. He was on. I
remember watching,
bro.
And it was on every channel. My mom used to be like, oh, mira, está bien guapo. Like,
suicide note and everything. Huh?
You thought you had it, or they told you have it?
I did good. I was like, if he didn't show up.
You would have been like the guy in the roof.
Sniper rifle.
Yeah, on the roof, you're like, fuck, I got his mustache.
It's funny because we did a show like a couple weeks ago at the Laugh Factory, and we're talking about the story like, oh, bro, that shit, like, dude, that changed my life.
Better you than me.
I was like, oh, dude, but that was like 11 years ago, man. Yeah, like,
and I've been in those auditions where you shouldn't be there. They want. Sometimes I don't know why they got me for a Gillette commercial. You know the guys that are shaving.
Yeah.
They're all fucking like cut, and they're like, I'm sitting there. These guys are all models, and I'm going like, why am I here? And then.
You need a guy that looks real.
And I go inside, and they're like, all right, take off your shirt. And I take off my shirt, and they're like, okay, thank you. And then I was like, fuck, man. I'm like,
we're over here thinking this fool looks good, bro.
I mean, I don't have a Gillette buddy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I have a CVS brand buddy.
Yeah.
I'm Rite Aid buddy.
Yeah, Rite Aid shave.
It works, but it's not as smooth.
It cuts you out.
Yeah.
Hey, we consider Hollywood dad body.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Beast.
Oh shit.
Mortified me.
But it's like those things where like
damn, bro.
When you're in those auditions that you're like, why am I fucking?
Hey,
what are they looking for,
you
bro?
know, like comedian Flaco?
Flaco, which
Isaac.
Yeah.
This fool threw in his 8x10 also at his audition, bro.
Oh, okay, so you gave me a right to my audition in Hollywood. It was for Ritz Crackers.
Wait, what?
The old man's auditioning from Mountain.
So Flaco came with me. So homie gave me a ride.
They had me standing here.
He gave me a ride to a Ritz commercial, and it was like, yeah, like
Ritz way.
And I was like, hey, Flaco, just sign in, bro. Like, it looks like everybody's just signing in, like, okay, bro. He signed, and the lady, like, the cashier, just like, whoa, what are you doing? Oh, I'm signing. No, you're too old. You're too old. She told me 3 times. All right, bitch. And he was like, oh, it's because Rizzo told me. Don't fucking shut up already, bro.
They want to get you busted too because they got busted.
Yeah, I think it was for like early 20s year old.
Early 20s in the 20s.
I thought it was for the ARP commercial.
Rizzo told me, like, don't fucking say my name, bro. What the fuck
You're too old. That's fine.
Oh my god, bro.
Rizzo told me.
This guy's taking the whole shit down, huh? Dude.
Yeah, man.
Who's he raised by? All women?
I am, bro.
So you're a Comedy Store regular since
2009. Yeah, since 2009. Because I started literally working there like a year and a half before, and like that's how I learned to do stand-up, because I moved from DC to LA and I never did, and I wanted to do improv. Like I did groundlings and all that stuff, but then I started doing stand-up and I started working at the Comedy Store. That's how I learned to do comedy.
I remember, seeing you at the open mics.
Yeah,
it was me. Remember had a hole? Like he tried to shoot himself with a shotgun, and I guess he survived. And I guess his therapist told him, you do comedy,
Is this the same guy that shot Trump?
He had a hole. He couldn't kill himself. He had a hole. And
Black guy, right?
No, it was a white guy. And like when he
Oh,
talked,
he had a hole like in his like
a hole.
What's
like
his
you
name?
could see from the other side.
You could just see
What's
his
the name?
tongue. I forgot the guy's name.
Brain in
Like,
a colostomy
but
bag?
there's a bunch of like comedians that like did like comedy.
Well,
I guess.
I know there was
one
a
guy
bird
that had big,
comedian.
huge
Remember that?
hands. Remember the guy that had huge? He had a problem,
Like Mickey Mouse hands?
like Mickey Mouse hands.
And he-
him slapping hands, huh?
And he committed,
What was? I think he committed
he
suicide.
did commit
too.
suicide. Yeah.
He choked
And,
himself.
That's right.
no, Ty
I know, how
Rivera.
you gonna get the finger in the trigger hole?
Hey, rest in peace. Ty Rivera said the worst thing ever.
What?
What did he say?
Because he overdosed on pills. Like, yeah, it's because he had big hands and like.
But it took too many.
No, but what was sad? Because remember watching him at the
Was it
Bell
funny?
He was funny.
But he would go up and he wouldn't talk about his hand. He would,
Yeah, it
he
was
would just be
weird.
like,
Yeah,
so,
there's an elephant in the room here, sir.
yeah, and he's
No,
like,
there's
he would, and I'd be like, talk. I mean, you gotta do it. He's like, because people feel like we're like
Awkward,
weirded out.
yeah.
I'm like,
I would have milked that shit, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I would have
exactly.
did meet and greet with my hand in front of people like King Kong.
yeah.
You all think you all have a little piece.
I'd be selling hands, in the Comic Con.
Yeah, like that little, what's that little?
I'm
that
like
little
hand
food
bags.
Hamburger helper hand, huh?
Yeah.
And there's that one schizophrenic comedian, Greg Hedges. Remember? He was always at the.
Greg Hedges sounds
That was his name,
fucking
Greg
scary,
Hedges.
bro.
Yeah, that was his name, dude.
Get the little hands
There was
like,
the other guy who was
like the
like
king of,
the
England.
black guy. What's his name? And he was like, I think he was homeless.
Oh, Boom Shakalaka.
Yorsey.
Eddie Whitehead Jr.
No, Eddie Whitehead.
Yeah. He always
'Cause-
had a harmonica.
I heard of that guy.
Yeah,
Heard of
he
that
was
guy,
fun.
Because
yeah.
what's funny is like that's like I remember like driving in like LA
Too much
and then
pain
I'm
in
like
those sets, bro.
and I'd be like this is the only place in the world that you're like I'm stopping by in the light and there's a guy like a homeless guy and he's like see you at the open mic tonight. I was like shit.
Fuck that. I ain't
And I'm
down,
like,
bro.
do I give him money or like are we like I don't know. Like he
him
didn't
over,
ask
bro.
for money, he would just say hi.
Me too, man. I saw Boom Shakalaka one time moving his. He was like
shopping
a
cart?
shopping
Yeah.
cart.
I tried to follow that guy one time.
I
Under a
bought
show.
shirts from him a lot of shirts and he would sell it for $1. I just give $1 because he would steal them all.
What a bargain, bro.
Hey, how many crazy people like the potluck now at the comedy store is very organized.
Yeah,
Oh, it
now
is,
But when
yeah.
I started, a homeless man could sign up, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, same thing with the Laugh
I
Factory.
need shelter for like 2
exactly.
They
hours.
stink like pigs.
I think the mothership was like that. Mm-hmm. The mothership in Austin, they have a paper outside of the mothership, and people just randomly sign the paper.
Yeah,
for
it's
open
like
mic.
around the corner now. That's what I hear.
Oh really?
That's when all the freaks come out.
Yeah. No, they just want, and they just want to be heard. They're not even trying to be funny. They're just like, fucking nobody listens to me.
Do you know a comedian named Brian Figueroa?
Brian Figueroa? No.
He's from Philadelphia.
Okay.
He used to hang around with Jimmy and Joey.
Oh, okay.
And that
Jimmy
was-
and Joey. I
And that
remember
big fat dude that used to be a Jimmy and Joey.
With Joey, Joey was the stand like the always there was there was a Jimmy that's always getting fired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Joey
Jimmy
was-
Apadaya.
And it's always Joey. That
Yeah,
Jimmy Del Valle got fired.
Yeah.
They're like the Goombas of
Ron
comedy,
Barba
right?
is another guy.
Yeah,
The
and
dirty
then-
one always stayed, and,
And
then the
Fat
one with
something.
the
Fat Jimmy.
Fat James, he passed away.
Fat James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
about
Wasn't
Sweet
he hanging with,
James?
the dirty?
I thought it was always funny
James Bergner.
because they would come into the Soprano song.
Yeah.
And they're waiting to show yo.
Yeah.
they're called the Goombas of comedy,
The
right?
Goombas of comedy.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
That was like 2009, 2007.
And when Mitzi Shore had that Italian night, it was a
They had an
night of
Italian night.
1,000 Goombas.
Wasn't it a Night of the Thousand Guidos?
Night of 1,000 Guidos, yeah.
It was crazy, bro.
Ah.
I couldn't even take those fools serious, though. It was like,
Yeah,
Get
they're
the
too
bat.
much of a character, right?
oh, and
Get the bat.
that was Mike Marino, right?
Yeah, Mike Marino.
He used to sell little bats.
Little bats.
Yeah, it's around-
The
it's around-
Sluggerville.
So does Angela Johnson. She used to sell a little nail.
Back in the day, she
I'm
used
gonna
to
start
sell
selling
the
little
nail
moles,
file.
bro. You should sell Venezuela pesos, bro.
That's right.
Sell billion in a night.
Of course, they're not worth anything, but people pay dollars. That'd be actually like now when people are paying dollars for a currency that is not
Not
worth
even worth
anything.
the paper is printed on.
That's
It's
funny.
dude.
That's sad, huh?
a tragedy,
Damn.
bro. Come up with a
The-
little,
the
fix that
Goom-
little.
I didn't know they had the Goomba nights.
Yeah, they had the
Good
night,
night,
night of
dude.
1,000 Guidos,
That's crazy.
and they had a
Goombas
night
of
with a bunch of
comedy.
Armenians
Because
and
they had the
Middle Eastern
Axis
people.
of Evil thing.
Before that was
remember?
called Nights of Arabia.
Yeah, 1001 something night, or was it Nights of Had a little play on the 1001.
Yeah.
Then Latino Nights. Latino Nights.
Yeah, Arabian Nights maybe.
Arabian Nights
Yeah.
with my Ahmed.
Yeah.
1,000 Thieves.
Ahmed.
What's it called? That
Where's the beef?
1,000 Thieves or Aladdin and the 1,000.
Oh yeah, 1,000
Maybe.
Thieves.
Alibaba
And
and
the
the
Alibaba
40
and
Thieves.
that one. Yeah.
And the 40 Thieves. Yeah.
There's a little play on that.
Yeah.
Both those things.
Where can people find you on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever? OnlyFans.
FRamos.com at FRamos.com.
You're married?
I am married. I got married last year. Yeah.
Congratulations, man. Your wife is white?
She's white. She's from North Carolina. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Your wife is
very
white, and so is the other guy they used to hold, Eric Rivera.
Oh, he's white. He's white. Too?
Yeah,
Saul.
and Saul, and what's his name? That Cuban comedian.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi, get
We
the-
did a comedy show one time. It was all the Gentefied comedians at the Laugh Factory.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know the show.
Oh, it was fucking.
Carlos,
Carlos Santos.
not Carlos Santos. Carlos.
What's the fucking other guy that did the show with us?
He's Cuban, and he.
Oh, the guy that's like a military guy.
Edgar guy. I don't know his name. Eddie something. Steve.
I think Isaac Gonzalez too.
No,
There's another guy that was there with us too
Yeah,
that night.
he's Cuban. He works a lot too. He was on the Gabriel Lester show.
Cuban.
I know what you're talking about because I remember we did the show and then we're all like talking because even my girl, she's half white. So we're like, oh yeah, dude, fucking.
Carlos Santos' wife is white. He was on that
Yeah,
show.
but not
but
that
Carlos
guy.
is not married.
There's another Cuban guy that's on the show.
Se me olvidó quién estuvo ahí, pero.
Which was
And he talks about his wife a lot too.
Cuban.
Oh, wait. Chris Estrada.
80 something.
But Chris
Chris
Estrada.
Estrada. Chris
his
Estrada.
girl's-
Not Chris
his girl's
Estrada.
Estrada.
There's another guy.
It's also
His name
white
is
too?
his name
Yeah.
is Chris, but it's not Estrada. Chris.
Hey, the white woman gets us.
Hey, bro. They're chill, bro.
They're more patient. They're more patient with us.
They're more-
They're
yeah,
chill.
yeah,
That's,
Latino women want you to make it now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true, yeah.
That's exactly. I had a Venezuelan ex-girlfriend, and that's what it was. She couldn't understand. Like, why are you doing these shows for free? I'm like, that's how you gotta. That's the part.
No mames.
Bye. She fired.
Adios.
She's like, you're fired. You're not making any money.
Yeah, the guy that was there on the show, he's also a good writer. He writes for shows too.
Se me olvidó el pinche. I gotta go back to the stories when it was. Because we're all.
Well,
live.
anyways, I went up on stage and I said, well, I wasn't supposed to be on this show either. But they saw me, but they said, Felipe, don't you have a white wife too? Yeah. Well, you're on the show, motherfucker.
I gotta go back to like.
So your Instagram is what?
FRamosComedy.
FRamosComedy, and your stand-up special is on YouTube.
It's on
It's half
YouTube.
hour.
It's 24 minutes. Yeah, so it's pretty easy.
People don't want to see more.
That's perfect.
It's
That's-
like
people wanna
quick,
see
like,
less.
Yeah, people like think it's like we're in a, so, you know. I mean, I do it too. Like my friend texted me like an 11-minute short, and I was like, I was like, oh fuck. It's like, so you know, like now it's everything's gotta be quick and stuff. So it's
People
like,
send me so much. I send this fool a lot of stuff, but I'm pretty sure you're getting stuff from everybody. Are there people that send you shit? You just from now on, you just don't even open it anymore. Like idiots, bro.
I just put a little laughing face on all of them.
You know what I did?
Ain't
My,
no time,
my wife, I do that too. My wife sends me so many reels, and I'm like, okay, I can't. I mean, then she's like, did you look? And then, so then we have to look at it when she's like, did you look at it? I'm like, no. So then she shows it to me. So it's like, I do look at it, but like.
You know I live with you, right?
Well, me, I don't even send my wife the reel. I just wherever she's at in the toilet or doing anything. You don't need to see this right now. Stop what you're doing.
Hold that shit.
Hang up. Watch this.
All that shit, literally.
Yeah.
Have you used AI for anything?
No.
I started using it. Like sometimes when I'm writing, when I'm like, I need to like, you know, a fact or something or whatever. How many things I'm like, oh, you know, I do use ChatGPT for that.
AI has been the best tool for little recommendations for anybody.
Yeah.
Because you don't have time to write all this bullshit about your friend. So you just describe your friend to AI, and then the AI will just come up with a nice story, and then the person reads it. Oh, this guy really knows is thoughtful about my life.
Yeah. And also, like, this good if you're in a fight with your relationship, and you instead of like you go to ChatGPT, I'm like, tell her I don't want to do this shit, but in a nice way. Hey, babe. I love you. Do you mind? You know.
Listen, bitch.
Listen.
What's up, fool?
Tonight, I mean,
They're watching it right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you're in Brea, I'll be there tonight with Polar Bear. He's in town.
Orale, Polar Bear.
John Gonzalez.
Oh yeah, man.
Nice.
From Texas.
The Golden Spaniard.
Orale,
Nice.
yeah.
That's in what time the show?
8 p.m. You guys got time.
You at the store?
I'm at the store tonight, actually. Yeah, I'm on 9:15 p.m.
You hear that, people? 9:15.
Yeah, but if you're in Bellflower, go check us out. Me and
August 10th, right?
August 10th, yeah.
August
One
10th.
show.
Rodrigo?
One show only.
I'll be at the weed shop.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Which
Play
one?
stuff. An undisclosed location.
Oh, shit, hell yeah.
Only for G's, homie.
Have you been to downtown LA where the Starbucks used to be in Alameda? It's not there no more.
Yeah, it's funny because I drove by it. I'm like,
It's a weed shop, huh?
Yeah, wasn't this a fucking Starbucks right here?
Yeah, the Starbucks, and now it's a weed shop. Oh my God! Have you ever been on Byron Allen's
Yeah, no, I didn't. I never did his. Which one? I never did the
Comics Unleashed?
Yeah, I never did that one. I did like his sitcom. I did one. You know,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
President, where the
Mr. Box Office.
With Jeff Garcia.
no,
Bill
where the
Bellamy?
guy was the president. He was like the president of the United States. It's
No, I
like
didn't see that one.
So it was like kind of like that, you know. And I did one episode of that, but I never
saw-
did that one.
I saw an episode last night that had Lavelle Crawford, Hannibal Buress,
Wow.
this comedian that's half Sicilian and black, to Di Gregorio,
Oh yeah, Carl De Gregorio.
and Michael Jr.
Damn.
Bro, Byron Allen only spoke to Lavelle Crawford to the whole show.
What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah. Like he talked to Gregorio one time, she's busted out 2 jokes. Michael Jr., 1 joke. He didn't speak to Hannibal Buress once, bro.
Wow.
And one from back in the day, comics.
2008.
Oh wow, that's like wow, that's a long time ago.
But it was just
Yeah.
Lavelle Crawford. Like, don't come back from commercial. So Lavelle Crawford, you're in a relationship. And so man, so you're into you're afraid of dying. Yeah, man. I'm afraid
It was
of
also like
dying.
I love like the setups were always not even that natural. You know, like if I would have been there, he'd be like, "So Francisco, I heard you like the Venezuelan beaches," and then I have to do a joke about, you know, like I was like, their jokes are very like
perfect.
like
Yeah.
literally
Father,
love, like
police officer.
yeah.
Don't you park in your mom's parking spaces?
How do you know these things? You know, like where do you get these?
But now he has the
from?
other one where like they're
Funny people or something.
The funny
It's like
you
a
should
game
ask.
show,
Yeah,
like
the game show.
which
Have
is
you
like
done
the
that one?
same
You
thing.
have you done that?
No, hell no. There used to be that one, and I did another one that was comedy.tv when you do stand-up.
Oh yeah, that one.
I did that one.
I do remember going, not to do it, but to go with a comic too, because they were filming it or something. But that was also like when I first started. So.
I remember I saw me and Joy Medina and Gabriel Iglesias, we had the same manager at the time.
Uh-huh.
And I just finished doing my set, and Joy was up, and I saw his manager sleeping in the green room. And I said, and I took a picture of her. I said, "Look at her dreaming of Fluffy's checks." She came up to Joy and goes, "Oh, great set. I'm hearing great things." Where are the bagels?
You ate them already.
There's a lot of heat right now. In the
Things are gonna
seat
start
where I
changing.
was sleeping. What's up? Thank you, Francisco Ramos. Go
Thank
watch his
you.
special. Go check him out. Fucking August 10.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Man. It was so much fun. Man.
Venezuela Merican.
American.
Venezuela Merican.
Yeah.
Go check him out in Dorazuela.
No ass.
Órale.
Yeah, man. Thank you
Let's
for
take a
having me. I had a
picture,
great
man.
time.
Welcome.
Yeah, I want to take a picture for sure.